Greetings. I'm Pastor Eric Smith, and this is Wakening Grace. I want to tell you a story. There was a lady who went shopping at the mall. There she checked out all of the sale items in 3 different stores. She picked out a couple of things that she liked, and then she headed to her favorite cookie store. There she ordered a cup of tea and 6 cookies because they weren't too large. She opened her bag and paid for her purchase, and then headed over to a table to sit and eat. She had picked up a magazine from the newsstand and she began to read. A man came by and asked if he could sit at the table with her because all the others were full. She said he could and went back to her reading and her tea. After a bit, she reached over and took a cookie from the bag. The man, who was reading his newspaper, lowered it, glanced at her, smiled, and kept reading. Soon he reached for the cookies and took one. Well, she thought, the nerve. He didn't even ask. She reached over again and took another cookie. He looked at her again, smiled once more, then took another himself. She was furious, but she didn't say anything. She took another cookie. He took another cookie. She stood up in a huff and said, "Well," and marched off to the parking garage. She muttered to herself all the way home about manners, bad breeding, the demise of social grace in our culture, and the rudeness of men in general. When she got home, she parked the car and walked to the front door. She reached in her bag for her keys and found her bag of cookies. Jesus said, "Do not judge, lest you be judged." There are times when we make judgments based on incorrect information. That woman did. It's a helpful reminder that we never have complete information about anyone else, and sometimes not even about ourselves. Going gracefully forward is always a good choice. Will you pray with me? Oh God, thank you for the gift of life, another day to appreciate and enjoy. Help me today to embrace the best possibilities of other people's behavior. This is my prayer. Amen.